Hey everybody, this is Games Plus James, and welcome to Enter the Gungeon, a new kind of dungeon crawling kind of what are those games called where you die repeatedly and slowly make progress and you fall off cliffs and stuff like that. I can't remember the names of games, but who cares? So this is Gungeon, Enter the Gungeon. Basically, it's kind of like Binding of Isaac and other games that are similar to that. It's interesting. You start off the game here. We've got a couple of little characters to choose from. There's a little tutorial, but we're going to go with this person, and we're going to jump into the dungeon of the game. So it's all randomly generated dungeons, similar to what you've seen in other kind of games as well, obviously. But it's really interesting, and it's quite a lot of fun. Everything has this kind of bullet style. So look at that little bullet fella walking into this hole into the gun to load up the level. Let's skip to the level actually loaded. Oh no, I was going to skip there, but it didn't actually take that long to load. So we can wander around this area. I picked this character because we've got a choice of two guns here. We've got this kind of normal little gun, but we've also got a cool crossbow. And we've got a cool little dog to follow us around. I mean, who doesn't love it when there's a little dog buddy with you? So this is Enter the Gungeon. Basically, we run around the place and shoot things and try not to die. So this... Oh, that was interesting. So that enemy hit me and I didn't take any damage. So this crossbow is interesting because it only has one shot, but you have to wait to reload in between each shot. So I'll switch to the other gun here and show you. So this gun actually has unlimited ammo. When we run out of bullets, we have a little prompt to reload, and then we have to wait a couple of seconds, and we can reload and fire away again. So the crossbow only has one shot at a time, but it's a powerful shot, and it kills most of the simple enemies straight away. So, like I said, it's all randomly generated. It's got these. One of the most fun things about it is all these little things around the arena. You can just walk into them and break. I mean, who doesn't love that? And you can do this cool dive roll, which is a lot of fun. So it's pretty straightforward, but also quite a lot of fun. So look, I'm killing these guys with one hit with this gun, whereas if I use this one, oh, I nearly got hit by there. So you can use your dive roll to avoid hits from bullets. You're invincible for the first half of the dive, you're invincible, but then you can get hit then as soon as you hit the ground, basically. Whoa. Nope, that's not good. Oh, look at this big fella. So yeah, all the enemies and stuff are themed, like bullets and various different things. This guy doesn't look like he has a bullet, but I think if you read his description, there's something like his sword is forged from the mighty bullet of something or other, who knows. You can also do cool things like you can flip these tables over. Oh, no, if I could do it, there we go. So then he can't shoot you through the table. And, okay, there must be more enemies spawning, because it does a handy little thing. So this is a little bullet here that we can pick up. That's kind of, it acts as currency in the game. You pick up those kind of bullets. And when the dungeon is, or when a room is cleared, it kind of, all the bullets come flying towards you like that. So you don't actually have to go around picking up that. So I think this is some ammo. I'm going to leave that there for the moment because I'm not running low on ammo. So basically you run around this little dungeon. I think there's 5 floors of the dungeon. At the end of each floor there's a boss of some kind. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, nearly walked straight into that one. Is there anyone else coming out? No. So there's a boss at the end of each one. I think they're randomly chosen because I've gotten through the first dungeon here a couple of times now, and then died immediately because it gets a lot harder very quickly. But harder in a good way, not unfair. It's not just like suddenly the enemies are bullet sponges or anything like that. It's actually just becomes more challenging, and it's all about trying to learn the patterns of the enemies. They all fire shots in different ways. Okay, so this little red bullet here is some health to go in our hearts up in the top left up there. So I could obviously do with some health. So you've got like 6 health basically to start off with. With each kind of bullet heart up there being either full or half empty. Okay, so here we go. So you get these chests as you wander around to the dungeon. What's in this one? What is that? Table tech blanks. Flip clarity. What does this do? So, okay, yeah, let's just take a second to acknowledge how cool that little animation there is. If I go down to here, I can find out what that was. This ancient technique will trigger a blank when a table is flipped. Okay. So a blank is basically you do this thing that reflects all the shots around you. If you look up on the top left there, we've got our health at the top, and then you've got two little blue bullets below that. And you can use... Oh, what's this? Thanks for the ammo, nerd. Okay, thank you, or whoever the hell that is. I don't know what that was about. So yeah, you got the two little blue things up there, and they're blanks that will reflect bullets back. So let's just use one here as an example. There you go. It kind of set off some anarchy there because there was some grenades, some grenade enemies to fight as well. So that was a pretty impressive use of the blanks there. But as I'm down to one now, and they don't appear a lot, so you don't really want to be... Oh no. There we go. So there you can see I could use the dodge roll to... Oh no, don't be wasting my shots. There we go. So that red guy explodes, obviously. Whoa. Careful. And whoa, careful. There we go. So this is one of the things I really like about this crossbow is how quickly it kills these enemies. Because normally with some of the other characters, it can take like 2 or 3 shots to take out each little bad guy here. But as I was saying about the guns, there is a lot of guns in the level. So we walked to that chest a minute ago, and all we got out of it was that little kind of sets off a blank when a table flips. Like that. Cool. I should actually start using that ability. Jeez, there's a lot of these guys here. So you can also get like guns within those boxes, and they're kind of one of the main things about this game because there is a lot of guns. We'll have a look in the menu in a minute and see, but there is a lot of guns and they all kind of do lots of different crazy things. It's kind of one of the most fun things about it. Okay, so these little ninja dudes, I think they're like rubber bullets, so they don't actually do any damage to you. They just kind of knock you around. Whoa, careful. Oh, there's a spooky ghost with a machine gun. Watch out. Everybody's worst nightmare. Spooky ghost with a machine gun. Get out of here, spooky ghost. Oh, I killed him, did I? I did. So also, you see these little green kind of gun chamber looking things almost. They're teleports. We can actually use them to teleport anywhere we want in the level. Any room that you've walked into with one of them in it, it makes it really handy to teleport back to areas that you might have missed. So if we look down here, the little face on the map means that this is the room with the shopkeeper in it. Oh, we can get some cool guns. What's this? Molotov launcher? Oh, I don't have enough money though. Or I don't have enough money for a regular shotgun either. Let's get another key. Because you never know when another key is going to come in handy. Okay, we'll go back out and see if we can't find another gun. Actually, let's just pop into the Ammonomicon here. We'll go down to the guns list. And you can see, so any of the ones that are kind of coloured in are ones that I've unlocked, and I've only really unlocked some of the default ones and a few others. But if we scroll down through this list, there is a lot of guns and they do a lot of different things. This gun up here was really interesting. This Stinger missile launcher, it fires some rockets at your enemies, but then when it explodes, they explode into bees. Which, I mean, that's pretty cool. Oh, I'm not doing well. My health is getting really low. Okay, give me another chest. Nope. Okay, boom. Oh, I walked right into that. I need to start using that skill more. Oh, I walked into that bullet too. Oh, it's actually pretty hard to get around. So I'll have another quick go here. I'll switch to a different character and see how we get on. And I'll try and get to one of the bosses. And inevitably I will probably die at that boss. But that's okay. That is okay. Let's try the Convict here. Who's got some cool abilities also. Convict has a cool little Molotov cocktail. to throw at enemies, which is, I mean, you know, that's never a bad thing. It's also got like a shotgun, which is useful because it's a shotgun. How could you possibly lose with a shotgun? Generating a new level. So yeah, as I said, all the levels are randomly generated. There's 5 floors of craziness. Keep of the Lead Lord. Kill your past. Oh yeah, so that's kind of the basic kind of story of the game, is that this kind of dungeon place appeared, or something like that. But anyway, you are trying to find a gun that can kill the past. Whatever that means, I do not know. But that's the general idea of the game. So as you can see, we've got this kind of little simple gun here now. It doesn't do a lot of damage to enemies. It kind of takes a little bit longer to kill enemies. Let's switch to my other gun. Hold on, I'll reload this one first. This is a sawed-off shotgun, which fires a whole bunch of bullets and is actually pretty cool. Pretty handy-dandy. Give me those bullets. What is that thing? I don't even know what that is. Whoa. Oh, jeez! So the convict also seems to, whenever I get hit, he goes like really angry. I don't know what that really does though. Okay, I need to actually start using my dodge more. Whoa. Oh, who's... Oh, don't walk into the bullet. There we go. Whoa! Oh, I walked straight into that. Okay. Look at this, I've already lost 2 hearts of health. So, as I said, it's not exactly easy, and this is only the first dungeon. Okay, here's the boss. We'll just have a go at attacking the boss. Oh my god, I've got no health though. Let's just... Okay, we'll try one room and see if I can get some health back. I should reload before I walk into this room. I don't have a cool blast for my stuff anymore. Oh. Whoa. So I like the way it has a little arrow there that kind of tells you, hey, this is where the enemies are. Get him. Get him. There we go. Oh no, there's more of them. Of course there's more of them. Fire! Oh, I walked straight into that. Oh, my quest to find an extra bit of health isn't working out so well. I don't want to use up my Molotov cocktail. I'll save that for the boss when we most likely die. Oh my god. Okay, we killed all them. Didn't just happen to be... Okay, we'll just go to the boss and inevitably die quite quickly. But that's okay. It's about kind of seeing what's going on in this game. Also, before I go any further, the art style of the game is pretty damn cool. So you can also, when you teleport to a room, you can actually teleport straight back to where you were just by doing that. It's quite handy. So if you want to kind of go somewhere safe for a second and get back, but you can't teleport when there's enemies in a room with you. You're not allowed to teleport out of the room. But let's go check out the boss. Who is this one? It's a raven with a Gatling gun. This is obviously some kind of Metal Gear reference. It's Vulcan Raven. No, it's Gatling gun. Look at the face on him. That's actually pretty hilarious. Oh, look, these plants are in the way. Whoa. Okay. What is he doing? He's firing rockets. Okay, Molotov cocktail. That did like no damage to him. Okay, so when I fought this guy, when I fought the boss last time, oh, I walked straight into the fire. When I fought a boss last time, I had like missiles. I had those Stinger missiles that I mentioned earlier on that fired also bees, and I made the boss really easy. But that guy was not easy at all. But there you go. That's Enter the Gungeon. It's actually really a fun game. I would play more of this game for sure. I lasted 3.5 minutes there. Terrible. You can also like quick restart and jump back into a dungeon again. But like, so each run of the game kind of doesn't take that long. It's one of those games that you could play for like, if you've got like 15 minutes to spare, you could fire up the game, do a little run and see how far you can get. I presume if you get better at the game, it takes a bit longer. But from where I'm starting off with, it's hard but fun. And definitely an interesting game that I would recommend checking out for yourselves. I think it's on Steam now, available. But definitely worth checking out. And I will be back soon with more gaming goodness. Goodbye. Die. Woohoo. Thanks for checking out this episode, and if you want even more Games Plus James goodness, make sure you hit those subscribe and like buttons. You can also find me on Twitter and Facebook by following the links on screen, where you can find out all the latest news about the channel. And if you want to help support the show, check out the Patreon page, where you can get exclusive content in return for helping make the channel even better. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.